Hello friends, welcome to Coding Tutorials. Today we are going to learn about how to build an SQLite based login page, a simple login app using the SQLite. Let's begin. So for that, first you need to launch the Android Studio and then select the new project. Select the empty views activity, click next. Give a name to your activity. I am giving login SQLite. Rest of the things are okay, click finish. Once it is fully launched, you will see that android_main.xml and mainactivity.java has opened for you. Let's first design the UI of our login page. So go to activity_main.xml, expand this and click on the split so that we can see both the design and the code. We need to change this constraint layout to relative layout. Write relative layout here and delete the text view hello world. First we give a padding on our relative layout main screen, so padding equal to 10 dp, and also we'll give some nice background color. So let's write background equal to 883C5D. Inside the main view, create some edit text boxes. So write edit text, width is match parent and height is wrap content. Close it here. You can see on the right side location it is showing. Now we have to assign some ID. So ID equal to ID/username text. Then hint will be username. Text size I'm giving slightly big, so that is 24 sp. Padding inside the edit text I'm just keeping 5 dp. And then background for this edit text box is I'm giving ffbb39. I've just chosen some colors. You can choose according to you. Then a margin bottom equal to 16 dp. So that's our edit text, and we will copy this once more for the password. So we will change the ID to password text. Hint also we will change to password, and it should be placed below. So we will write in the first edit text layout above ID password text. So it is placed above that. And then we add a button layout width equal to match parent, height equal to wrap content, and ID for the button is Android ID/login button. And we have to center the button, so layout center vertical equal to true. The edit text should be above the button, so I will write layout above in the edit text login button like this. So you can see all the three things arranged nicely in the center. And also the color for the button I would like to change. So background tint equal to #1D2731. So you can see a dark background for the button has come. And text in the button, I will write login. Then text size is 24 sp. So it's slightly bigger. Then below the login, I will write a text view. Layout width equal to wrap content, height equal to wrap content. ID for the text view equal to ID/text sign up. So this is the text which is clickable. If you're already registered, you can just click on that. It should be placed below the login button. We are trying to keep the login button as a center in the screen. So layout below login button. And also size of this text will be 24 sp, slightly bigger. And text will be new user, register here. It should be centralized. So center horizontal equal to true. Color for this text will be ffbb39. So again, same yellow. Then it should be slightly below. So just giving a margin. So margin top equal to 10 dp. So now you can see that everything is in place. So our login page is designed. Now we come to the main activity, create another activity. Name it register activity. Remaining things will be same. Click OK. Now we have to go to activity_register XML. Keep it in the split mode. We go to activity_main.xml. Copy the entire code because mostly it's going to be same. We come back to activity_register. Select everything, paste it. First we change the context register activity so that it is linked to our register activity. Then the text view, we change it to text login. The ID we change to text login. And the text is existing user, login here. Text for the button we have to change for sign up. Yeah, inside the text it will be login here. Now both the UI are ready and we can go for the main activity, our login activity. Inside the login activity, under the main activity, we will define some variables: edit text, username, comma, password, semicolon. Then text view is sign up text. Then we define button, login button. So these are the variables we define matching with our UI. Then now we have to initialize them. So username equal to find view by ID r.id username text. You can see automatically it selects from the IDs which is given in the UI. Password equal to find view by ID r.id password text semicolon. Login button equal to find view by ID r.id login button. Sign up text equal to find view by ID r.id text sign up. Now sign up text dot, we will make a set on click listener because it's a clickable text. New view on click listener, rest of the things will automatically come. Inside the on click, we write intent equal to new intent main activity dot this comma register activity dot class. What we want to do is basically when someone clicks on sign up text, it should go to the page where sign up activity can start, and then we'll write start activity intent. Now our second button is login button dot set on click listener. Before going in the login function, we will create a Java class and we will name it database helper to interface with the SQLite. Now here we have come to database helper.java. Inside the helper, we will write extends SQLite open helper. Now you'll see it is giving an error asking for implementing methods. So let's click on implement method. Implement both the methods on create and on upgrade. It is asking for creating a constructor. So select only first one, delete everything and just simplify it. Also inside the super, I will write super. Now we'll declare some private static final string database name. That's our database name, which will be created inside the SQLite database login.db. There all the usernames and passwords will be stored. Inside the onCreate, I will write db.exec SQL create table users ID integer primary key auto increment username text comma password text. What this function do, it is creating a table with the name users. There are three columns. First column is ID, second column is username, third column is password text. ID is our primary key, which is auto increment. So as soon as a new user is entered, the key increment automatically. Now on upgrade also, we will write db.exec SQL drop table if exist users. Now we'll write on create db. Now we'll create a function public boolean insert data string username comma string password. Now we write SQLite database db equal to this dot get writable database. Then content values is equal to new content values semicolon. Content values dot put. We have to create one more string, which is column 1 equal to ID. Then we create two more, column 2, column 3. The name of the column is user name and column 3 is password. Now inside the put, we will write column 2 comma username. So in column 2, username will be inserted. In column 3 will be our password. So the function will take the strings from main activity and then put inside the database. Then long result equal to db.insert users null comma content values. So all the content values has to be inserted in this and return. It will result into true. Then we create another function public string check login. String username comma string password. Inside that we will write SQLite database db equal to this dot get writable database. Inside that is string. It's an array, so columns equal to column 2, string selection equal to username question mark and password equal to question mark. Then string selection args equal to username comma password. Cursor equal to db dot query user, columns, selection, selection args, null, null, null. If cursor is not, we write if cursor is not equal to null and cursor dot move to first is true, then result equal to cursor dot get string cursor get column index column 2 and cursor dot close. So here we close the cursor and return results. We also to define string results equal to null. So in this function we check correct username has been entered. We want to display it. Whatever user is login, only we need to display, not any other user. So if you don't write this function, if there are more number of users, the latest user will appear. So you want to log in and you want to see only that person which is logged in right now. Let's change the name of the function check login. So it is basically for checking the login. Also selection argument says to be array. So let's make it array. And inside the main activity, let's call our database helper. So database helper equal to database helper. And this database helper has to be initialized. So database helper equal to new database helper, this semicolon. Now when we press the login button, we're going to do is we write string user equal to username dot get text dot toString dot trim. Copy that and write another string pass equal to password dot get text dot toString dot trim. Now add some validation for the boxes. So write user if user dot is empty or password is empty, show a toast that please enter username and password. If both are okay, then else we want that our function string logged in username equal to database helper dot check login user pass. If logged in username is not equal to null, if there is no logged in user, then we can log in. We do it intent equal to go to the home activity, main activity dot this comma home activity. So we create another home activity, and we as soon as everything is okay, we just go to another activity. We don't do anything in this project. Then to that home activity, we want to display our name. So intent dot put extra username comma logged in username. So from check login, we get the username which is logged in, and then we show that start activity intent finish, so that the activity is closed. Else show a toast that invalid username. So if that username doesn't exist, it will show that it is not there in the database. Now create another activity, home activity, where we want to display our name which is logged in. It should be an empty views activity, and the name of the activity I can give home activity. Now let's write some code for the register activity. So go to the main activity, copy these variables and paste inside the register activity. And we change the text view. We change the text view to login text and button to sign up button. And we copy again all these 5 initializations and paste inside the register activity. Change login to sign up button and also the ID. Let us check the ID. It is the button is login button. It should be sign up button. So let us change sign up button here. Yes, and this ID we can then also we have to correct above because it has to be below that. Yes. So now in the UI everything is correct. Now the sign up button ID, let's copy paste in the sign up button initialization, find by ID. Then sign up text, it is basically login text, and here text login. That's our ID we have defined in the register UI. Go to main activity again and copy the text, copy the code of set on click listener and paste that inside the register activity. Change the sign up text to login text. Inside the intent, it will be register activity to the main activity. Then we create a sign up button dot set on click listener new view on click listener. Inside the button, we check first the strings. We get the strings and we copy this all this function and put here strings define, and if user is empty, show a toast in the register activity instead of main activity. Please enter username and password. Then we see what else we can copy from here, or else we can write else if database helper dot insert data user and pass. So we are straight away calling if it is true. So we insert and we call if we check it is true or not. So inside the register activity, registration successful. So if the data is not null, we just paste it. We just insert it in the database and show that registration successful. And then we create intent equal to new intent register activity dot this comma home activity. Again we go from here home activity dot class and intent dot put extra. We want to show the name of user. Put extra inside user name comma username semicolon. Then start activity intent. So we send our user string to the home activity. Else show the toast that insert data is could not be done, so username already exists. Now in the home activity, what we do, we define a text view username and then database helper equal to database helper. Then we define a button log out. Let's go to the layout and go to home activity, and you can see it's now plain code. So again change it to relative layout, give a padding of 10 dp, same background color we give it, so background equal to 083C5D, so that's our nice blue background. And then we have to correct the register activity because we changed the IDs, so it is quite messed up. So again I correct this and just copy this text view. Now you can see it is corrected. Copy this text view and put the text view because we want just a text, so there is no layout below. We will delete this center horizontal and we will write center in parent equal to true. We will also delete the Android text. Let's also add a button for logout from the home activity. So we have to copy the code for button activity from register activity and place the code inside the home activity layout. The ID for the button can be logout button and text for the button is simply logout. Also it should be centralized, so write center horizontal equal to true. And it should be placed below the text, so write layout below ID/text login. Now go to the home activity.java. So username equal to find by ID r.id. Now let's check the ID. It's text login, but it should be text username. So I corrected it text username. Copy the same to the button text username, and we write text username here. Then database helper equal to new database helper this, and logout button find by ID r.id. Logout button. Then we also define string user equal to get intent dot get extras, and the quotes username, that's our string name which we obtain from the intent. Then we write username dot set text welcome plus user, so that our welcome user comes. Now we create our button. So now we write logout dot set on click listener. Inside the on click method we write logout semicolon, create a function. Then we create a function inside the home activity. So there is a private void logout has been created. The logout button does intent, it basically goes back main activity. So intent equal to new intent home activity dot this comma main activity dot class start activity intent. So that button is just for going back, it's nothing log out kind of thing, it is just going back to the main page and finish. Also we generate some function, override function, like on back pressed. If there is a back press, it should be closed. So on back pressed, we write logout. So the same logout function is called whenever somebody presses the back button, and we write super dot on back press. Even though you can see across, but it works, it's no problem. Here we need actually to correct something. String user, it should be, instead of get extras, it should be basically get string extras. So that's it, guys. Now we can run our program, and it is launching on the device, connected to a device, and you can see it's working. You can see if you put a username PPP, password PPP, it will give a toast that it is invalid username. So you click on the register. So to go to register activity page, and there you can enter the username PPP, password PPP, and once you press register button, you will see that it is successful and you are in the home activity. And then if you log in with the correct username PPP and password PPP, you see that you come to home activity and you can see your name on that. Now you can go back by pressing logout button and use another username 123, password 123. You will see on the first registration it shows username null because we haven't called the get extra function from the register activity, only from the login activity we have done. So that's why it is not able to get it, but we can include that. And now once we log in with the correct username 123 and password 123, we reach the home activity where you can see the username. So our app is nicely running and working, and just click on the device explorer and click on the data. Again inside the data and scroll to your package name, whatever package name you have put, you should remember that. And then here my package is com.coding tutorials, so I've just expanded, and yes, so inside when I open, there is a database, and then there is a login.db. That's my database, which you cannot open just like that. It has to be opened by a software. So I save it in a proper location just so that I can search in from the SQLite and press OK. It is showing because it was already there. And then now I have installed DB browser for SQLite. So you can install it first from, it is free software to see the database. Wherever you have stored the login.db, just go there, click on that, and you will see that there is a database structure, and you can see ID, username, password, and click on anything. So you will see the table, and inside the table you can see the number 1 and number 2. So PPP is username and password is PPP. So you can see a very simple database structure is getting created here in the SQLite. And that's how this program works. I hope you learned something and you like this video. Thanks a lot for watching.